Happy Friday, motherfuckers. Sorry, it's a little aggressive. It's the last Friday of my spring break. And it's beautiful. Intro. Sun rays, really appreciate and smell the lighting of the bowl. That first inhale to put a spark in my soul. But sometimes invisible. I was miserable. Think I was invincible. Formidable. Left me alone. They weighed on my soul. Days I grow, other days I'm days. Born in flights, taking school for our rights. Man, we all just guessing. From stressing, maybe it is addressing. I'm not gonna fuck up my own lyrics. I did it all the time. And regressions. I just did some spring cleaning this week. I was gonna record all week. That was my plan, but I ended up I really had to get rid of some shit. I'm talking about clothes that I don't wear no more. Some papers, I just had to declutter. You declutter your closet and you declutter your brain. You know what I'm saying? It makes life a little easier. And it did. It made me happy. So here I am, Friday, last weekend of my spring break before we go back, and it's fine. It's a good break. Slept a lot. Chilled with the squad a few times. Saw my son a couple times. Slept a lot. Exercised. You know, I slept and mopped the house. I haven't done that shit since fucking summer. Cut the grass, man. That shit was nice. Anyway, trying to figure out for a lot of the week I just chilled, which is okay. Sometimes it's okay to do nothing. For up here, sometimes you just gotta do nothing. Alright, so the first thing I want to cover, let me talk about some current events. As many of you know, Pepe Le Pew has been taken out of the new Space Jam movie. Now, I didn't plan on watching the Space Jam movie. For whatever reason. Now, I'm not surprised that Pepe Le Pew was canceled. However, the negative thing about Pepe Le Pew getting canceled, particularly in this situation, the actress who's going to play the cat, who's always getting harassed, she said that in this movie that they had a whole scene where Pepe Le Pew finally gets a restraining order. And he has to learn about the new culture. You know, this new woke shit. And so the lady who played the actress is kind of upset that they canceled Pepe Le Pew because for the reason of the cat was finally going to get justice. So for them taking out the Pepe Le Pew, they're also taking out that cat's justice. So I don't think they should have taken him out. Because of the simple fact that they had a scene explaining why, you know, it was gonna make a joke of it, but it was also gonna explain, oh yeah, we're not letting him just get away with that shit no more. He got a restraining order on him. He can go to jail. There was gonna be a whole scene where he's like a bartender and shit, man. It would have been so funny. Now we can just imagine. If the internet could bully Sonic into the Sonic movie into fixing Sonic, why can't they bully them into bringing Pepe Le Pew back and letting us see that scene where the cat gets her up-and-comings. That's the only reason why. Other than that, I mean, fuck it, cancel him. I don't give a shit about Pepe Le Pew. Now, this is my boy right here. A lot of kids don't even know about. Do not cancel my boy. Or his cousin, Slowpoke Rodriguez. And I love both of them. Alright. So I got a little checklist right here. Let me check off what we talked about. Pepe Le Pew. Done. Last Ronin number 2. Man, for a little bit, I didn't even know they were going to make a part 2. Alright. And then when they told me it's going to come out in a few months, you know, I'm just happy that the first one came out. So if you look on the cover, some would say real quick that that's Raphael because of the mask. But if you know anything about the original Ninja Turtles, with Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman and the Mirage, they all used to wear red. But they didn't do that on this series, as you can see in this flashback. It's kind of mixing with the IDW universe a bit. Kind of. So they're having flashbacks, right? I don't know if it's April having flashbacks. What's interesting is a long time ago, right? I saw this post by Ben Bishop. And this is his art right here. He's one of the best Ninja Turtle art creators, drawers, artists. I don't know who does this pages, but they're pretty good too. It's just like drawing them older. And it's just really cool. I don't want to spoil too much because I want y'all to go get it. There's a little Peter and Laird cameo. So Raph goes hard. He said, fuck it. Let's go hard in the paint. Raph does that thing, but instead of like how they were going after Leo, this time Raph goes after them. And I'm referring to the issue from Mirage and the IDW issue where Leo is attacked by a bunch of foot soldiers. And so on this one, it's called The First to Go, I think. No, First to Fall. It's supposed to be 5 issues. And it's First to Fall, and then they show Raph on the cover, so that gives you an idea of what one of the stories of this book is about. Then they go into, I don't know who this is. It's like Shredder's great-grandson or something? But he's the villain. He looks like Shredder. And then they find out that Casey and I guess in this timeline, Casey and April, they don't raise Shadow. They have a daughter named Casey on this one. Because you remember Mirage, he had Shadow from the lady that he met who died. And then this is like a quick, like, all the things that Mikey did. He left when everybody died, meditated, trained, studied, fought, learned all the types of fighting, and then he came home to complete it. Now that at the end, I was like, oh shit, because I'm a big fan of the Ninja Turtles, so I know who. There's a character at the end that if you're he's so dope. He's from the original stories, you know what I'm saying? And 5 stars, baby. I love it. It's amazing. Now, along with that, we have issue 115 of the Turtles, where Taka and Razar finally meet Bebop and Rocksteady. It's the first time in any universe that these two have met. These two from the movies, they've made these two, right? This was from the cartoon, the Fred Wolf original 80s cartoon. They just brought them to the new comic books. But these were never part of the original comic books, the Mirage books, none of them. But the way that they brought them into this series on 115, I love it. It's such a... Now, a lot of people don't like one part of the story right now, and it's Jenica's part. Now, I don't know if Sophie Campbell, she could have came up with a different way to save the universe. I don't want to spoil it, but basically Jenica has to join the band. Anyway, in this one we get to see this badass fight scene between Taka, Razar, like how big, but they're still like babies though, right? Just like in the show. April's got her hair back. She grew her hair back and shit. I don't know if y'all can hear that cat outside. Y'all hear him? I'm gonna let him in. What's up, bro? I'm recording. His name is Leo. So you see Taka and Razar trying to be tamed by Bebop and Rocksteady. I said, come on, what's up? Come up here. I can't pet you right now. He's an outside cat. And there's a part where when they get hurt, man, they get mad. And Bebop and Rocksteady start torturing them, trying to get them. But the only way they could do it is they distract, because Bebop and Rocksteady are so stupid, right? So the little I forgot what her name is, the little albino turtle. What's the albino turtle's name? Let's see. Lita. Future Lita. With the help of Renette's time scepter, has come to the present to give a warning to Jenica. Right. So, look. Music will save Jenica's life. If y'all remember that rapper Mims, music is my savior. Music can save lives. Music might have saved my life. So musicians know, see you later, buddy, that music can save a person's soul. Now, I like this one because she's trying to find her soul in it too. This is the second to last issue of the miniseries. She has 2 miniseries. CC Raph and his girlfriend Alopex. So right here, so the Jenica 2 series is like, there's 2 different stories. One story is about her trying to get this quote unquote vaccine, but they find out it's just a quick fix that isn't very real. And then the second part of the 6-issue series is her. So she killed this Italian mob boss, right? She killed the mob boss, and whenever she was in the Foot Clan, right? And when she killed him, the little boy saw, right? And so she feels bad. And so she like takes care of him and shit. She even brings him back to Mutant Town because the mafia was like trying to threaten him. Because all right, so the mom turned into a mutant, so she's part of Mutant Town, but the dad did it, so they try to separate from the business. But the mom, she's a mafia mom. She made all the business deals in the background anyway. She wants Jenica to work for her, to be an assassin. Mom doesn't really care about the kids too much. I mean, she does, but she doesn't in a way. But since Jenica doesn't want to work for her, she sends out The Animal Mafia. But that doesn't work out. Urban Legends Part 2. Oh yeah, I was gonna say what? That's cool that they're reprinting that. How graphic. That was a great ending for that series. Great ending. It was years in the making, decades. Urban Legends series, it was from the Image, when Image had taken over. So in the last one, so the kid remembers that he sees her fighting, right? So it ends right there with Jenica. So we'll see where that goes. I'm glad that the series is going strong. I understand why there's haters to the series. Anything is gonna have haters. Anything good is gonna have haters. If anybody hating, you're doing something wrong, baby. People hating on Vikings. People hating on. All right, so let's move on. Last Ronin number 2, Jenica 2 number 5, and TMNT 115. Next thing. Right before I take this hit, I got a new Piccadilly book, and it's related to the 3,000 questions and the Choose Your Own Journey. But this one's called Rip It, Write It, Draw It. And it's really got me through some days, okay? So I remember I showed you it and whatever. Make yourself a welcome page. These are some of the first things I did. And I skip around, so I haven't done everything. Make a treasure map. That's what I got so far. I don't know what the treasure is gonna be. Probably my bed. This was collect items from places you went out to eat. Right, so I got Flaming Burger, Taco Cabana, Primo's at Taco. So they at Tacos El Primo, they had this book that was like from a Christian place, and it was like warning you about all these things. But I thought some of these things were cool. It's kind of funny. But it was like collect random things. There's some candle wax. Create a note to self page. What did I write on my note to self? Write down things you would want to read 10 years from now. Ooh, heavy. So one thing I said, hello to 42 years young Chris. Remember the positives in your past and present always. Never forget the positives in your past and present, Chris, from 10 years from now. What else did I write myself? As I clean up this bowl. Always love yourself. You are one of a kind. No doubt about that. Even though it's hard to remember sometimes. You're the best at whatever you want to be at. Oh yeah. If I want to be the best chess player, I can do that. It takes time. If I want to be the best rapper, I could do that. It takes time. If I want to be the best podcaster, best comedian. No matter what I want to do, and I'm not trying to be cocky, but no matter what you want to do, if you want to do it, you're the best at it. You just got to put that in your brain. And one day you will be. Create a beach scene. Excuse me. I just farted. Bonus points if you glue some sand. So my mom just came back from death, and now I gotta figure out how to glue some sand on there from the beach. So I don't know how to do that shit. This page was kind of cool. I'm scared to eat Chinese food. I need to just go and ask for some cookies. Damn, bro. Had some pizza earlier and shit. Fucking Papa John's, man, so disappointing. Y'all see what he said about, like, he hasn't used the word in a while? He's like, God, man, just shut the fuck up. Give the company the shack and shut the fuck up. Retire. Smoking on some OG glue. And OG glue is a hybrid, and it's kind of a upper for me. All week, basically, I've been smoking on pink rosé, and pink rosé is indica heavy. And I've been getting stuff done, you know what I'm saying? But for the podcast, I wanted to smoke OG glue. I've been saving it for when I go back to work and shit because of the positive effects of it. But for the podcast, I want to do OG glue. OG glue. Sometimes I get kind of dry. It's like full body, right? It's not just the head, it's full body. You feel it everywhere. I feel creative. I feel energetic when I smoke it. A little talkative, I guess. I like it. OG glue. And I don't know. I forgot what it's mixed with. I'm assuming it's mixed with the OG and Gorilla Glue. I could look that up for y'all. But I want to show y'all some more of my scrapbook. Fuck it, let me look that up for y'all real quick. Now I'm curious about OG glue. OG glue sniffer. Okay, OG glue is a slightly indica dominant, 60 indica 40 sativa, crossing the classics Chem Sister, Sour Dub, and Chocolate Diesel. Damn. A sister of the infamous Gorilla Glue 4, OG Glue packs a mind-melting high with the super high potent THC level that bottoms out at about 24% on average. Damn. Yeah, this shit ain't no joke. That boy wants to come back in here, but he's gonna keep crying, and I can't keep. All right. Oh, OG Glue Sniffer is a strain. Look at Pink Rose, because that's the other one that I've been smoking on. The Pink Rose, man, had purple for some reason. It looks purple to me. Real dark. But the OG Glue is like real light. I mean, I like dark, I like light, I like it all, man. I ain't racist with weed or people or anything. I'll be smoking. Pink Rose is a potent indica. Oh yeah. Bred by cookies. Pink Rose is inspired by the bright floral flowers you often find when drinking a glass of rose, but without the hangover. Glass. Smoking Pink Rose will give you a heavy head high, but your body will feel at ease. Because the strain is known to be high in THC, reported to enjoy in small quantities. Pink Rose knows a frosty with muted shades of green and orange. Maybe I got grape ape then on accident. Because the grape ape was the other one. It looks more like grape ape. Whatever. The strain of the week is OG Glue. And OG Glue, I love you. Let me take another hit. Alright, let me do it. So I did OG Glue. Let me take that out. Strain review. Piney. It's piney. I don't know why I said it like that. I forgot that I put light. I don't know what that means, but then I put piney. Let me breathe it out. Oh, it feels like you're breathing out. Okay, let me show a couple more examples, and then I'll keep moving on. Put some leaves. Here's one of my favorite ones. I haven't finished this one. I had to draw all these bubbles and then write yourself a mixed up message. The one I wrote was, "You are special, you're the only one like you." Make dots and try to connect them into something. I haven't done that one yet. I made the dots though. This one was fun, making a border out of staples. What else? Put food labels here From clothes, food, anything. Oh, there's one label that I need to put up from some cat food. You know, some cats eat kangaroo. That shit's crazy, bro. Black out this page. I gave up. I haven't finished it. I draw arrows on this page. You know, that one's gonna look cool. I got an already tail. What's this right here? I wrote a list of something. Show the things you love. Write on all the things you love. This is what I have so far. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Cover these pages with tape. Different types of tape. This is one that my sister had left at the house. This is like some electrical tape or something. Some decorative gold tape, regular tape. There's some tiny tape. Let's see. Put a quarter here and never spend it. This one's from 1966. Band-Aid collection. Draw a page with highlighters. Make a mask, wear it. This is like crayon pages, but I just do random shit in my initials. Play some tic-tac-toe with my son. Gotta finish those pages up. I love me. This one's kind of hard to write 20 things you love about yourself. How many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 13 more things. I put my face, my DNA, my brain, my soul, my body, my lips, my peace. Write a table of contents about your life. So far I wrote introduction, preface, and pre-creation. Because introduction, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Preface, I don't know, but pre-creation is like a little quick story about my mom and my dad and all that stuff. It's their childhood. I'm not good at this one because the leaves keep disappearing. This one did okay because the tape, so I think I'm going to start using tape instead of glue. I don't know. I'm designing this dude's tie. I drew the tie and I'm designing it. What else? What's another cool one? I wrote my name in toothpaste, but that one got kind of messy. It looks weird. The toothpaste one, you don't need that much, really. And now because of that, I might have to like, some of these activities I have to do on another sheet and then just put it onto the page, but that's fine. Create 50 question spread, write 50 questions that you don't know the answer to. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this thus far. Oh, there's one page that says like draw different. Oh, these pages need to be red, but you can't use a crayon. You can't use anything like that. So I just use a bunch of red shit. Cool, huh? Make these pages echo. So the first thing I thought about was love, 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 love. This page, I'm ripping the edges to make the border. There's one that you cut the edges to make a border. Make these pages look like a spider web, like it has. So some cool activities that, oh, draw dominoes. So different kinds of dominoes. I like this is one of my favorite ones too, lines. Different kinds of lines. Sorry guys, that's like the third fucking fart in this episode. This is bonus 40, number 40. 3 farts, baby. Alright. Scrapbook. So I want to talk about Pokemon. Pokemon right now is in its 25th anniversary. But because of the Logan Paul brothers, one of them opened up this first edition box, and now like everything Pokemon online is like high. So I found a DS, a Nintendo DS, and I wanted to buy a Pokemon game for it so I could play on my off time. And it's like $75 now, the one I was looking at. And I bought it before a couple of years ago, and I think I already sold it, but it was like 25 bucks a couple of years ago. And just because of the upsell, man. Well, they're not little. They're little, but then they have these big cards in them. Well, it comes with one big card, and then you can buy this pack that comes with 3 cards. And every month they're supposed to release a new with the starters. But if you want a comparison, show you. This is a regular card size. And this is the PePe. This is the 25th anniversary size for these collectibles. Pretty dope, huh? And man, and then I got this. See, look, and so every month they're gonna be in April. They're gonna have the Alolan region, and so on and so forth. Ooh, can't wait for what is it? October for that Kanto. Oh, they're going backwards. Let's see. That's not an order. Oh yeah, that is an order. Right? Yeah. It's crazy. 25 years passed and I'm still in the Pokemon. It's cool. More so than my son is now. But it's all good. I kind of want to show these fire pools that I got. I just ordered a new game for me and the squad to play because we play Mario Kart a lot. And hopefully we enjoy Sonic Racing Transform All-Star Racing. I'll let y'all know about that. So I bought this box. It was the most lowest expensive box that I haven't bought yet, and it came with this Pikachu thing that I put on my backpack. It came with that. It came with like a Pikachu card exclusive, and it came with only like 3 packs. One of the packs was the cover had the Mega Houndoom, and I saved that pack for last. And look what I pulled, man. Look at this beautiful beast. Ooh, that boy is hot. Okay, and then when I went to that big pack, also came with a couple packs. I think in that one is where I got this baby right here. That boy fresh. And then with that Pikachu pack where I got that thing, the chain, came with this exclusive and a couple packs. I got to get one McDonald's. Oh, it is hollow in the whole thing. Pack, and it's hard to tell, but there's hollow on the bottom too of the card. And it came with some regular ones, but this is the hollow one. And then I got some, some regular hollows. They were still dope. Back in the day, these were the only hollows. And I don't know why this Chatot is a rare, but this baby is a rare star. Shout out to Butterfree. Shout out to when Ash was crying and shit when he let him go in that first season. This cute guy is rare. Got some cool reversed ones too, uncommons. Can't hit on the reverse styles. I like them. And this is the one that I was showing y'all for. I remember when I was younger, like the original card of this was like so rare, but I never seen one. And then when they re-released it, I got one. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep that. Reminds me of my nostalgic, man. My childhood was. I gave it away really fast, you know. I was trying to get out that childhood really fast. It was kind of taken away, but it was kind of given away at the same time. So when my son was born, I was able to live vicariously through him and with him. And it was pretty great. Right now, for some reason, Pokemon is popping, which is cool, man. And Ninja Turtles is popping, which is cool. Not one of these people that are mad because people like Chess is popping, and I love Chess. And I got back into Chess before Queen's Gambit came out. Which I just saw a couple episodes of that, which is really good. Really good. Poor girl. I'm just on 2 episodes, so y'all don't spoil it for me yet. So, let's see. Queen's Gambit. Pokemon. Alright, should I do Vikings first? The series finale, man. Or should I do my crystal of the week? Is it Micah or Mika? I'm not sure. M-I-C-A. I'm gonna look it up. Mika pronunciation. Micah. Micah. So the crystal of the week is mica, and it's an interesting one because it's a layered, flat one, and it's shiny. And it was a bigger piece, but it broke into smaller pieces. And this crystal is very interesting. I didn't know some of these things. If I did, I forgot. Mica. So it's a worldwide word, and you can find it everywhere. Typically as books or flaky master. That's how it looks. With rhombic or hexagonal outlines, commonly twinned, forming star-shaped crystal groups. Now, for some reason, the esoteric information, it says birthstone, Aquarius, general, chakra alignment, none, element, spirit. All right, origin of name and mythology. Probably used in the mineralogical sense by 1706 and originally smica, from the Latin mica, to flash or glisten an allusion to the material's appearance. Isinglass predates the use of mica as a mineral term and known from at least 1535, but isinglass also referred to the matter from the sturgeon fish that also had pearly flakes from the scales. Excuse me. Burp number 1. Its reflective surface it's not only insulating, but its reflective surface also deflects negative energy and psychic attack. Because of its non-conductivity, it's also very helpful in creating a shield from electromagnetic radiation. So it can help let me see. It can be placed on a desk between the user and a computer to help with radio magnet, or to help against radio. Really hate the radio. I need to write this. I really hate the radio. But what is it? It protects you from electromagnetic radiation. The mirror-like quality also facilitates self-reflection and deep inner work. It can help us to recognize when our thoughts or behavior is being mirrored back to us by others. And also when it is appropriate as a practitioner to mirror back to our clients. Sheets of mica are surprisingly flexible, and the mineral teaches us to be more organized and at the same time flexible, especially with issues involving our relationship and interaction with others. Melody suggests that mica can bring clarity and psychic visions, and that it allows us to see and recognize the flaws in humanity and individuals, and still remain in a state of love, acceptance, and compassion with humankind. Mica. Different kinds of mica. But the one I have is this black one. Man, there's literally all these different colors. But yeah, it's like sheets. So I didn't know it protected against electromagnetic radiation. It's pretty cool. So fuck aluminum. Make yourself a hat of this. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I'm gonna start carrying one in my bag, in my little bag again, in my pocket, to protect myself from my phone. I'm gonna keep one right here by my computer, ones that I can remember. Put a little piece right here between me and the phone as well. That shit's fire, man. Fire Crystal, man. Get that shit, man. I was gonna do Blue Tiger Eye, but I decided to do Micah. That's what spoke to me today. Alright. Let's talk Vikings. I think I need some OG, no, some, what is this? To bring me back down. No, I still got some of this. Let me kill this bow right here. It's gonna be gross. Clearing out my lungs. Smoking on that green. Having fun. Working on my funds. Yeah, smoking on some blunts. Sitting on my buns. Huh. Smoking runs. Huh. Token. Huh. What you hoping for? What? You ain't getting out alive. You should have thought about it twice before you tried to kill my wife. They call me Tommy Shelby, baby. Got that Tommy Shelby gun. Yeah, you better run. I got the hammer. And I don't care. You end up in the slammer. It's a jammer, like every other song. Alright. So Vikings. So last time I left off season 6, part 2, episode 3. So I'm on episode 4. There's like 10 whole episodes. So I'm gonna try to go just the things that stuck out to me. So King Harold and the slave seller team up. The Skagamore helps him. Uba and the Battle of the Whale on Greenland. So Uba is trying to find the Vineland. Now, after I watched Vikings, like last year, the year before that, I watched a documentary about there being Viking stuff, artifacts that they found in like Nova Scotia in Canada, which is North America. So they talked about how probably, more than likely, Vikings were like the first Europeans to come over here. One of the first ones. And it's really, really cool to see them. All right, so before that though, so if you look at the map, let me show you the map. So the Vikings, the Northmen, and the Vikings show they started here. This is Norway. Right? And right now, Harold is the king of all Norway. From there, Ragnar and them, he sailed to England, Wessex, which is somewhere down here. So that it was like their first. I mean, there had been rumors, but nobody had really raided. All right, boom. They always raided they always raided the Rus, the Russians and shit to the east. Well, I guess they'll go like that. But they wanted to go west. So they found England. Now, Ireland, they never really, from what I could tell, the Irish were too, I mean, if you look at the United Kingdom, Last Kingdom, the Irish went too hard for even the Vikings. Now, at one point, on the show, it was Floki. They went to Iceland. Oh, look, Faroe Islands, Thorshavn. So anyway, so they went to Iceland, right? They had a little colony. Floki went back, got some people. One of those people went crazy. So then Floki found like this really old cross, and it made him go crazy. And he was in this cave. I guess he got out. They didn't show any of that. And then he went to Greenland, and one of the Vikings. They said that they named him that so that people could shit, I got distracted. So they took him there, or they went to Greenland, and I'm gonna have to stop and I'll come back, okay? I'm back. I'm back, son. I want to go see my son right now. I love that kid, man. Let me hit this door real quick before I get back to talking to him. In the Viking series, the person, so Ragnar got them from here to here, to England, right? From Norway to England. Floki got them to Iceland. Ubba got them to Greenland, and somewhere over here. Now the documentary I watched said that they got to, was it Newfoundland? They call this land, because even in Canada, it's North America, and they have like a lot of green shit too. It wasn't all just cold and stuff. But I wonder where it was in Nova Scotia. I don't know. Somehow they ended up from here to somewhere on North America's coast right here, right? Somewhere in Canada. And there was Native Americans there. And so at first it went well with Ubba and the people that went there. But then this one dude who had lost his wife on the way there said, "Oh, he tried to get gold. Then he killed a Native American. He fucked it up." But so Ubba was gonna do well, before that, Ubba found Floki. Floki was in North America. And they knew that because the lady, she had used one, the chiefess, she had used one of her, one of their words, happy. And he was like, who told him? They're like, crazy man. He's like, can you show me the crazy man? And they took him up there, and it was Floki. And the first time you see Floki, and since last season, right? Was it season 5? Since season 5, I think. And whenever he's in that cave and he finds that that cross, and he starts crying and shit. And then when he finds Floki, he's so introspective. He's like, man, I don't know. I'm not sure of anything anymore. Because he was so sure of the gods. He was so sure of everything, right? That he was doing this for the gods. And then now that he's older, he's like, I'm just an ant. The leaf provides protection from the sun. So I enjoy the leaf. And he asked for advice. Ubba asked advice from Floki, and Floki was like, what can I tell you? Just take the rocks out your shoe. That's good advice. I always take the rocks. And he was just like real peaceful and stuff. And so he handled it well. The way when one of the Vikings flipped, I guess he was like, yeah, it's in our nature. In some of them, but not in all. Because Ubba, Ragnar, some of them wanted to make peace. Ivar didn't. Fitzurk didn't. Sigurd was cool with being peaceful, but his demise was early on. These are all the sons of Ragnar. Bjorn, he wanted peace, but war kept calling him. He was like his father. Magnus, he was just, he was lost. All right, so there was so on Greenland, who's the guy? I don't know his name, but there's this one Viking who goes crazy, and a whale washes up on his part of the land, and everybody's starving, and everybody's like, "Yo, you're gonna share that shit, right?" And he's like, "Well, it's on my land, so maybe." And they're like, "Are you serious?" And he was so crazy. He just wanted to be the king of anything. And there was a battle of the whale, and they have this battle on and around the whale. Eventually, Ubba and the rest of the Vikings, besides that family, have to run because they're so crazy. Real cover on the grill, please. I don't know what that means. I don't know what part that is either. Number 4. So, life is like a box of chocolates. So anyway, they hop on the boat, take off. They're on the ocean for a while. Then there was the battle of Roos versus Roos with Ivar and Fitzurk. But there wasn't really a battle. Igor kind of just, one of them, I don't know which one, it was like these 2 brothers, he kind of just gave up. And it was cool because whenever they were leaving to return to Kattegat, his Fitzurk was like, "Man, you changed, bro." He was like, "Nah," because of the way he connected with the prince of the Roos. He was kind of like a father to him. But he was honest with him because he said, "You have to know I used you so that I could free myself." And he's like, "That's all right. You still love me more than anybody else." But he had to leave. And that was pretty sad. I think I cried at that point. And then when Harold Finehair, that's what they call him, King Harold Finehair, the king of Norway, first king of Norway, he's gonna marry Gunhild and this other chick, Bjorn's final wife. But they don't. Okay, so Gunhild shows up, right? And she decides that instead of marrying Harold, she wants to go to Valhalla with Bjorn, which is their version of heaven. And so she takes her clothes off. She jumps into the ocean. She swims out to her death, and that was sad. I was crying. When that happened, I saw a cardinal outside. It was just interesting. And then what happened? Ivar sees and speaks to the dead seer. Cried when Fitzurk spoke to Bjorn's grave. That was a good scene. I cried more when Ivar and Harold spoke. Oh, because they had this real intimate conversation about being king. And Harold's one of those characters that you hate a lot, and then sometimes you love him. It's like one of those love-hate things. At the end, he ended up kind of respecting him because he doesn't want to be a king anymore. He just wants to go raid. He wants to be a Viking. He wants to travel. Oh, and then whenever he does die, he sees his brother half dead again. So that's really cool. I thought we were gonna get another scene with Ragnar, which would have been dope, but seeing Halfdan come with him to take him to Valhalla. Remembered his father's last speech to him when they were in England. He found the chess piece again that Alfred had gave him when Alfred was a kid. They were both kids. They were both young. Emotion on, I don't know what this is. Oh man, Ivar's death was really interesting. The Native Americans, Floki, that whole situation was, so they were gonna blood eagle the dude, right? They were gonna blood eagle him, but they decided, but the dude, since if you want to make it to Valhalla, you can't cry or feel, you can't show any pain when you're getting blood eagles. And if you don't know what blood eagle is, that's when they like cut your spine open and then rip your spine out of your back, your ribs, and then they put your like lung, and it just looks like that's why they call it a blood eagle, because your things are spread out like an eagle. Your lung, it's crazy. They've done it a couple of times on Vikings. The Sons of Ragnar and the Great Heathen Army did it to the King of Mercia. So by the time that the Vikings ends, it's like the beginning of Last Kingdom in a way, which is kind of interesting. And the shows aren't connected whatsoever, but you know, there's some names and shit. I'm starting to see like you could connect it in a way, like because Ubba's alive at the end of Vikings, and he gets killed by an Ubba with an A gets killed by what's his name? Saxon Dane. I don't know, and I just got that book too, Warlord. Uhtred, son of Uhtred. And then Ragnar could be Ubba's son. Well, no, that'd be a different Ragnar. I mean, there could have been all kinds of different Ragnars because everybody wanted to be Ragnar Lothbrok. But anyway, so it ends with like the last kingdom, like Wessex is the last Christian kingdom, and Last Kingdom starts like that. So anyway, I love this show. I love the way it ended. I would like to have seen Ragnar one more time, but other than that, it was fine. It was good. I liked it. And so because I finally finished that, I got to start Queen's Gambit, which I love. It's dope. So far, so good. All right. So that's Vikings. And that's a good amount of time. Okay, let me do an angel number and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see. Now the angel number that I picked today. Last summer I was seeing it a whole lot, especially when I was kicking it with my ex last summer, one of my exes. Let me get one more bowl ready for this, baby. Baby, smoking, toking, hoping, floating, joking. I've been writing, and reciting. That's super exciting. Them bars from heaven, them flows from a reverend. But I got that heat like an assassin. No asking. I'm straight blasting. I'm straight going. I'm straight flowing. You straight hoeing. And you ain't knowing that I've been knowing since I was just a youngster. I've been growing. I've been showing the whole world what it means to be the king of these rhymes. shit myself. It's just when I leaned over, it was like an extra point. These are my chakra candles, one for the throat. And I got these chakra incense as well from another box, but the wood box. These are Han Solo from. This is for my throat. Creativity, speech. This is one's very important. And when my coworker and friend Crawford died, I got this one because I was having a lot of pain in my heart area. Because that's also like your lungs and stuff. Lungs and your heart. And I was sad, and whenever you're sad, that can like affect you. You can get sick when you're sad. Or when you're stressed. But it's all good. I know he's a 3-4. I mean, that's when you see like 1234 and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, first results we get for 1, 2, 3, 4 can be seen as a number of progression and or steps along the journey or life path. That's what do I have written? I have something written. Check out my new backpack, y'all. Even got like a charger. Man, this whole beautiful. I love it. It's very, I don't know about beautiful, but it's very, it's got a lot of nice pockets. Waterproof. Alright, see. Good form. Oh, okay. Guess I didn't write that one down. I thought I did. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 can be seen. 1, 2, 3, 4 can be seen as a number of progression and or steps along a journey or life path. Indicates you may have to put some hard work and effort towards a new project, venture, or important life change. And these would be of long-term benefit to yourself and your loved ones. But see, that's not the one that I know. I mean, that's a good one. But a lot, you know, it's actually a symbol of steps that you should take in your life in order. Clip art. What do they gotta say? Sorry for the dead air. Notifications from your website. I just want to read it. Damn, so this one goes into what? Angel, what 1, 2, what 3, what 4 means. And then 1, 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 10, so that's important. Alright, that's what I should have pulled this so early. Sorry, guys. If your angels have sent you 1, 2, 3, 4, it means you're starting business in the future period because you have a great opportunity to succeed. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is telling you that it's the right time to show all your skills because they may help you in reaching your goals. So it doesn't mean necessarily every single thing. It can mean one of these things possibly. When it comes to love, we have to say the angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 is a big influence in this area. Actually, this number is related to enormous love and romantic feelings that you may have towards someone. Why did I read that so fast? This one related to what I just said earlier when I was with my ex. When it comes to love, we have to say that angel, this is from angelnumber.org. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4 has a big influence in this area. Actually, this number is related to enormous love and romantic feelings that you may have towards someone. Well, this is talking about if somebody has that angel number. Like that's like one number. So sometimes I get confused. You know what I mean? But from what from what I read one time, it said something about just being just 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? It's simple. So appreciate the simplicity of your presence, where you're at. You know, like it's like pre-K. Like just focus on what you can see, hear, feel, taste. Don't think about the future or the past or there. You just think about now. That's for me. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4 is. Appreciate the now, here and now. But as it says, something. A lot of it is about business and stuff. But that's cool. I love y'all, man. Let me sit my. Should I put out an extra? I'm fucking hungry too. I'm getting hungry. What song should I put as the outro? One of my all-time favorites. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to episode 40 del Viernes Podcast. Go ahead and live vicariously through me, I don't mind. Go ahead and live vicariously through me, I don't mind. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. Go ahead and live vicariously through me. Let's do this pink rosé. Shout out to Micah. Oh, snap. I want to read one of these. But let me get the ball ready and then we'll end up with that, okay? I do this all the time. I hope. Leave haters off of seizures. More eager, put fans in the bleachers. I was blessed to have teachers that lend a helping hand. Empty like when we ran out of jam. Back up in 5th grade. Be valued and plain. Take over the game. Louis V, just life and all the pains. I'ma make a fucking change. You should swallow that cloud. I got the heart of a linebacker, knock you out of my route. I got the will, no doubt. And I am the illest. To fuck with us, you gotta know that you ain't touching the realest. Acknowledging Lewis, now they acknowledging us. Evil, and only in God I trust. Only in God I fear. So for God I bust. Has no future for me and none of us. I don't mind, I do this all the time. Go ahead and live vicariously through me. I don't mind. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. Go ahead and live vicariously through me. I don't mind. I do this all the time. I'm using these honeycomb screens. So sometimes I gotta poke holes in there. Gunky. Shout out to Knowledge 4-5, baby. Medical provider. This right here, man. Over-accountable for actions. I once had the hatred for Anglo-Saxons, now just hatred of the reaction to our actions. Delving to the idol mind, God, idol God, slaves should get lashing. Fucking knowledge is here to interfere, kill the industry in a narcissistic fashion. Might be the idle way, the idle timeline for the rhyme. Kill, I don't mind, live through me, I'll teach you to climb, fuck the ride. So I will open this out of time. Go ahead and live vicariously through me, I don't mind. I do this all the time. Go ahead and live vicariously through me, I don't mind. I do this all the time. I do this all the time. Go ahead and live vicariously. I do this all the time, huh? Shout out to King Solomon, baby. Flow, letting you know. Ripping the rabbit about the hat, no ripping bags of gold. Really fucking playing. Different dimensions. Minute. With the prison. Didn't this hit for us? Will you be ready? Yeah. All right. Last piece. And then I'll bid y'all a peace and farewell. All right, this is a good one. Shout out to Fritz the Cat. Don't be too hard on yourself. Regret can be as deep as a sarlacc's pit. Deep. Let me say that in my language. Regret can be as deep as a sinkhole. However, if your apprentice has turned against you and wiped out the whole Jedi Order, you might reasonably think you could have had a better teacher. He could have. That said, obsessing about what could have been will get you nowhere. How you act now will have a far greater effect on the course of events. Again, obsessing about what could have been will get you nowhere. How you act now will have a far greater effect on the course of events. Never give up hope. You may yet have a ghostly reunion with that wayward apprentice at a rousing Ewok party. That means you might beat them in Valhalla or heaven again. Many of the truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I just saw two. All right, man. I love y'all so much. Y'all are the best.